Computing the area under a normal curve, Review, Part 2. Lesson objective: compute the area under the normal curve using StatCrunch. Let's begin. In StatCrunch, we will use the normal calculator to find the area under the standard normal curve. Here we are in StatCrunch. We go to Stat, Calculators, and then Normal. Question 1, we want to find the area in between negative 1.25 and 2.08. Using the calculator, we click Between, and then we type in the lower limit, negative 1.25. We type in the upper limit, which is 2.08, and then we hit Compute. And notice we get the exact same answer as we got from the table if you round this off to 4 decimal places, 0.8756. Let's do number 2. We want to find the area to the right of the z-score 0.75. Now I go back to Standard. The default is area to the left. If I change the inequality symbol to a greater than, and then you type in the z-score that you want and then hit Compute, and we see rounded off it's 0.2266. For number 3, we want to find the area to the left of 1.15. So now we change this to a less than. We type in our z-score, and then we hit Compute, and we get our answer. And it's nice that it draws a picture along with the probability. For number 4, we want z greater than negative 0.63. Change this to a greater than. Type in negative 0.63. Hit Compute. And again, we get the same answer as before. To 4 decimal places, 0.7357. Number 5, we change this to a less than, and then we need to type in a negative 0.7. We hit Compute, and we get 0.2420 rounded off. Number 6 is a greater than, and our z-score is 1.92. Hit Compute, and again we get the same answer as using the table. Number 7 is less than or equal to a negative 1.16. So we change this to a less than or equal to. We type in a negative 1.16. Hit Compute, and again we get the same answer as before. Number 8 is an OR problem, so we have to do the first one and the second one. So if we do the first part, the left tail, that is z less than or equal to a negative 1.71. So we change this to a 7.1. Hit Compute. Then we write this probability down, and then to do the right tail, I change this to a greater than, and then change the z-score to a 1.28. Hit Compute, and again we get 0.1003 rounded off, and when you add those two probabilities together, you get 0.1439. Number 9 is an in-between problem, so we have to click up here, Between. We put our lower limit here, negative 1. Our upper bound here, positive 1. Then hit Compute, and again we get 0.6826 rounded off. Number 10 is an OR problem again. To do the left tail, I change this to a less than or equal to. We type in negative 2. Hit Compute, and we get 0.02275, and then we could simply just take this probability and multiply it by 2 to get the area of the right tail. Problems number 11 and number 12 are working backwards, so we want to find what z-score corresponds to the 20th percentile. To do the problem working backwards, let's first clear out both the boxes. Since we want the bottom 20%, this is where the area is given, so this is red, the probability. The x is less than something equals the probability. We want this to be 20%, so I can type 0.2 and then I hit compute. So what this tells me is this is the z-score for the bottom 20%. So what this means is the area to the left of this z-score right here is 20%. The area to the right of that z-score is 80%. Normally we round z-scores to 2 decimal places, so this would round to a negative 0.84. Problem number 12, we want to find the z-score that separates the top 10% from the bottom 90%. So we could type in 90% here and hit compute, and we get 1.28. If we wanted to do the top 10%, it will give us the same answer. We change this to a greater than, we clear this out, and we clear this out, and then we want to type the top 10%, which is 0.1, and make sure this is greater than, then we hit compute, and we should get the same z-score, and we do, a positive 1.28. So what this z-score is telling us is the area to the right of 1.28 is about 10%. The area to the left of this z-score, 1.28, is about 90%. Thanks for watching.